Did I speak?
Yeah, yeah.
You
For
stay?
me, is that all right, Rick?
You have a problem? Anybody have a problem with me speaking?
It's up to the chairman.
It's up to you.
I don't care, go ahead.
Will you stand up there? We do.
Just stand there, be fine.
My name is Danny Smith. I've been a resident of this county for 69 years. Been in business for 45 years. I've had employees all that time. And what I based my employment on, keep these guys employed, or women, was the job that they did, was they did this job satisfactory to the job description that I had. I've had people that worked for me for 29 years, 26 years, 25 years, and this is what I based it on, was the kind of job that they did. It's my understanding, and I know very little about the school system other than I have a daughter that's involved in the school system, works for the school system, and if it's what I'm stating tonight hurts her job, then I apologize to her. I have a granddaughter in the 2nd grade, a granddaughter in the 7th grade. It's my understanding that the school system right now is in better shape academically than it's ever been. And what I'm talking about is they're teaching subjects now that when we were in school, we had to go to college and take for no credit. But now they're offered these classes in the high school where you don't have to go to college. When I went to college, I had to take 2 courses and got no credit for it because it wasn't offered. But it's my understanding that it is offered now. It's my understanding also, and I may be wrong, that the test scores for the last 4 years have went up every year. That to me says that the man, the director of school, and the people that he has in those positions is doing a good job. So it's, why do you replace somebody that's doing the job satisfactory? If he's not doing the job, then I can understand. But if he is doing the job, then I can't understand why he would be replaced. And also the rumor's out, and everybody in the county knows it, that supposedly he's going to be replaced, and the man that you put in his place, or the woman, is going to do all the head cutting that you want done. Head block on the chop block. And that's the rumor. I'm just passing out a rumor, which I shouldn't, but I am. But if he's doing a good job, and you still want to get rid of him, then it sounds like to me there's something personal.
Sure.
If there's something personal, then you should get back there in the back room and talk to him about it. Don't take it out on the kids and the other people in the system. Because if you're changing the director of schools all the time, every 4 years, then there's something wrong with the board, I think. If you got a good man in the job, why do you change? I'm against the way we have it. I was against it when they made the law that the school board appoints a director of school. I think they should be elected. This guy here, who is the director of schools right now, depends on you 10 guys' personal feelings of whether he's got a job or not. I don't like that. He's got to please you guys and ladies in order to keep his job. Your job, my understanding, again, your job is not to hire teachers or people to work in the school system. Your job is to set policy. Yet you use your influence on the director of schools to get people hired or fired, or you get rid of him. Now that's the personal part I'm talking about. If you've got something personal to talk to a teacher about, then you make an appointment, I would think, with the director of schools and say, I need to speak to this teacher. If your kid is not getting the grades that they should be getting, take it up with him as a parent, not as a school board member, and threaten these teachers, whether they have tenure or don't have tenure. Don't threaten the teacher. It's not your place to do that. Yeah, as a parent, fine, but don't go jump on them and say, I'm a school board member and I want this done, or you may not have a job next year. I'm not saying anybody did that, but I'm saying don't use that when you're appointing another director of school. I think he's done a great job. I haven't agreed with everything Matt's done, but I know very little about the whole system. I learned a little bit in the last 2 or 3 months by questioning people about these rumors and why we have this type of a thing in a small county like this. We have so much politics in a small county that, I've talked to people in Knoxville, I've talked to people in Nashville with big school systems, and they said, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have that thing. But that's all I had to say.
Houston.
I totally agree with the gentleman's statements. Totally
Thank you,
agree
sir.
with it. Thank you for that.
Diane?
I appreciate your remarks, but please don't listen to rumors, because rumors have a way of getting way out of hand.
You're on the board also, and.
Yes,
you-
I am on the
okay.
board,
And I've been.
but
here for a
I
long
do
time.
not hire and fire teachers and don't intend to.
Good, I hope.
I'm not. I've told people that, and I'm standing behind it, beside it, and whatever. I don't do that. That's the director's job.
Mason?
I would just like to say, and I told Matt this last time and told him again when I met with him in private, that I don't appreciate being lumped together with supposed people that do try to get their family members hired. I have no family in the school system. The only reason that I did this was to better these kids' lives. That's it. That's the only interest
That's,
I have.
that's what all of us need to be doing. Rather than doing personal things, we need to be doing for the kids.
That's right, and I do take into
Correct.
account, I did and am, and in the future, and hiring somebody else, test scores. But I do not base my sole factor on a director based on test scores.
State-
We're
that
failing
didn't
in
the
the
state
low,
does because
well,
there's a
that
lot
don't
of
make it right in my book.
No, it doesn't make it right.
I mean, and you won't have a teacher here that says that we should base the children's education solely on test scores.
But ask them what they have to point
So
to.
well, I said it's a part of my decision, but it was not my full, obviously I voted no. If I would've went by that, I'd have voted yes. And so I just wanna make that clear that I'm here to do the best by these kids. And just to be honest, I think that we should hire somebody that's not from around here. I'm tired of this good old boy politics. And, I mean, I respect your opinion, and I'm glad you're here in support of who you think's doing a good job. And I respect Matt for, it's a tough job that he's got, and I've spoke with him and told him that. And so that's all I've got to say.